high school student with job in a sport is actually really hard. Mr. Zook, if you're watching this, no more homework?
I agree. And if you weren't paying attention before, it's time to tune in because it's time for game day. Let's pass it over to Weston and Paul.
Woo!
What's going on, Ravens? Welcome back to another edition of Raven GameDay.
I'm Paul Stapf alongside Weston Wurzberger. We got recaps on all of our winter sports this week, including a story on our girls basketball team's accomplishments and future goals.
Let's not waste any time and get started with boys basketball. On Tuesday night, the Raven Hoop squad traveled south to take on the Spring Hill Broncos. The Ravens dominated all game long as they took home the win 74-42 to even up their record at 6-6. They'll face up against the Free State Firebirds at Lawrence Free State High School next Tuesday at 7 o'clock.
While staying on the topic of basketball, Keely Loney talks to the senior girls basketball players about their last season as a Raven and what they're looking forward to in the future.
This year, we have 3 seniors on our girls basketball team. We sat down with them, as well as Coach Brandstrom, to learn more about how they're feeling this season.
Leadership in my mind it's not a matter of I'm the top dog. It's a matter of wanting to other kids to be better than they were. Not that that's what they live by or that's what they say, but in some ways I think they understand on the basketball scale, they may not be the ones that are scoring all the points or whatever, like some of our younger kids are. But they know they fulfill an important role of that leadership and keeping them together, keeping things light when they need to be light, and trying to keep things focused so they need to be focused, or just in general keep that team chemistry as solid as possible, and that's important.
I think I have a positive role. I like to make people feel included. I like to help them be better, get better by themselves, and, just have someone there.
Just kind of like continuing, because we're a pretty good team, and we've been together for the past 3 years, and so just keeping up, having the juniors pass that down and being so close together, because I do think that the chemistry outside of the game is important in order to help your team succeed.
My favorite part about being a senior is just kind of the leadership roles and the trust that Brandstrom puts into us, that we get to share and help lead the rest of the team. And then I know, like Reagan said, we get first in line at any team dinners or anytime we go out to do something, seniors always get dibs. And I've been waiting for that since my freshman year, so it's nice now having that priority.
Goal setting is a large part of teamwork and team building. This year, the girls have a pretty big one.
Well, our main goal is to make it to state, of course, but that's about everyone's goal in the sport. But I say just improve every game, and so that we're ready for the playoffs and the sub-state once we get there. But, yeah, just keep working together.
A goal that I have for this team this year is to make it to the state tournament. Last year we were a basket away from making it, and it's pretty much the same team. So I have no doubt that we can't make it again this year.
We're so excited to see where the rest of the season takes you girls. For ONW Now, this has been Keely Loney. Now back to the desk.
On Monday, the Raven bowling teams had themselves a day at the tournament at Olathe Lanes East.
The boys varsity team took first, with Tommy Mitchell placing second and Mason Browning placing third, while leading the way for the Ravens.
The girls varsity team took second, with Allie Glasscock placing first to take the Ravens to the second place finish.
Yesterday, the Raven swim and dive team took second overall in their meet at Prairie Trail Middle School. Our boys had a nice collection of first-place finishes, with Noah Brandstrom taking first in their 100 backstroke, Farrell Josoir, Kiefer Yim, and Noah Brandstrom taking first in the medley relay, and Braden Zimmerman taking first in a great diving performance which qualified him for state. Congratulations to all our other placers. Our JV team will have their last home meet tonight, while our varsity team will head to the Wichita Invitational this weekend.
Boys wrestling did some wrestling last night at Shawnee Mission Northwest. Here's what we know. Lucas Conover finished second, and Tristan Duckworth took first. Congrats, boys. The boys' next meet will be this Saturday in an invitational at Andover High School at 9 a.m.
Last night, the girls wrestling team traveled to Olathe North for a duel with the Lady Eagles. Our girls put North in a stranglehold, smacking the Eagles and taking the duel 36-34. This is the first time our Lady Ravens have won a duel in program history. Congrats, ladies. The girls will meet next at an invitational at Washburn Rural High School this Saturday at 9 a.m.
That's your wrap on athletics for today. Time to send it back to the desk.
Thanks, Weston. We're more than halfway through the year, and we still haven't dropped the helmet, so let's keep the ball rolling.
Yeah.